my channel Future Learning. So in today's video, this was the part 3 video of rational numbers chapter 1. So we are getting into the exercise 1.2 now. So you know the chapter name? Yes, the chapter is number is 1 and the name is rational numbers, right? So in today's video we are going to see how to solve exercise 1.2 sums. Okay, they are all on the number line. Okay, so let's go towards the first sum. So our first sum is 9 by 7. So in 9 by 7 we need to represent these numbers on the number line. So first one is 9 by 7. Okay, so we need to represent 9 by 7 on the number line. We have two sums in this first bit. One is 9 by 7 and second while doing we will see. So first is 9 by 7. We need to represent it on the number line. So it is a positive or negative numbers. And if you want the introduction video of So first on the number line, how to represent the numbers, and that all as the introduction video. I have kept another video. It is coming soon, so you can go towards it before doing this sums, and also you can see introduction video. So you can know how to do these all sums and textbook example sums. Okay. So now on the number line, normally we have learning from the 6th standard or 5th standard how to represent a normal number on the number line, right? But in this chapter we are going to see how to represent rational numbers on the number line. So we have learned how 1, 2, 9, 8 to represent on the number line, right? We will count the numbers and we will represent. But in the rational numbers it is not like that. We need to represent between two numbers like 0 and 1, 1 and 2. Okay, while doing the sums we can understand it clearly. Okay, so on the number line, firstly we have positive numbers here, so we will take 0 here because only we want our single number, because we don't have a negative number here. But also we need to mark it on the number line, right? So for that's it. Okay, so here it is -1 and here it is 0. Okay, and from here we will start. So 0 and 1. So from 7 if we start, here 0. So 1 by 7, 2 by 7. Every number we need to take the denominator as a denominator only. So we need to count until the 9. So here we have 9 on the numerator. So we need to count until the 9. And if we have 5, 2 as denominators, we need to call them as denominator and numerator as same number till the number is getting. Okay, so now nearly till 9 we should count. So 3 by 7, 4 by 7, 5 by 7, 6 by 7, and also while writing every rational number on the number line, we need to count that is this number is divisioning with the numerator or not. Like 1 and 7 are dividing, no. 2 and 7, no. 3 and 7, no. 4 and 7, no. 5 and 7, no. 6 and 7, no. But 7 and 7 gives us 1 after cancellation and division process. Okay, so that's our 1 point. So 7 by 7 gives us 1, right? So here we will get a 1 as answer. So we will write here 1. So 0 to 1 we will have these numbers on the number line. If we want to place 9 by 7 or 10 by 7 or 8 by 7 also. So now after 7 by 7, 8 by 7, 9 by 7, also in 14 by 7 also, 10 by 7 and so on. Okay, we'll write so on like this. So here we got 9 by 7, so circle it, and here till that we should write until 2. Okay, So like this only, divisioning with 2 till that which we need to write, and we need to write here line as 9 by 7 is placed between 1 and 2. Okay, or 1 to 2 also you can write. Okay, so this sum is completed. Let's go to the next sum. So our next sum is minus 7 by 5. So now the 7 is a numerator, but here we need to observe that it is a negative number, right? Minus 7 by 5, it is represented like this in the fraction way, right? That is also a fraction way, but we can represent it like this also, minus 7 by 5. So it is a negative number, right? So we need to write the 0 in this corner and 1 here. Okay, we don't need these numbers here, but we need to read now what negative numbers, right? So now 1 by 5, 2 by 5, 3 by 5 till 7, minus 7 by 5, minus 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, like that. So till 0 to minus 1 or minus 2, how many we will get, we will count that way. Okay, right? No, and then also, and minus 5 by 5 also gives us minus 1, means till minus 5 by 5 we will get 1, means after we will get this minus 7 by 5 number between 1 and 2, minus 1 and minus 2. Okay, so let's count. Minus 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, minus 3 by 5, minus 4 by 5, minus 5 by 5. Here we got minus 5 by 5, and also we'll get minus 1 as answer here, right? So this one minus 5 by 5, minus 6 by 5, minus 7 by 5, and so on till minus 2. Okay, fine. Now here what we got, minus 7 by 5, right? So here we will get, therefore minus 7 by 5 is placed, or represented also you can write, is placed between minus 1 and minus 2. Okay, like these we need to solve these type of sums. Okay, in the positive side you need to write positive, in the negative side you need to write negative. Okay, so this would be very easy sums if you understand. It would be little bit hard if you don't understand, and also you can comment me if you have any doubts. I'll clear it off then and there. Okay, so let's go to the next sum. Now here in the second sum, they said that to represent 3 types of numbers. In that there are 2 negative numbers and 1 is positive number. So we need to represent all the numbers, because it is easier to represent because we have same denominators to all. You can see here, right? 13, 13 and 13. Right? In the denominators you can see 13, 13 and 13, because on the one number line we cannot represent all the numbers, but if we have same denominators we can represent all the numbers, 3, 4 numbers also. So we need to draw in the neutral 0, means in the middle 0, because we have positive and negative number also. But till 5 means we will get some numbers. At 9 and 12 means the negative side we will get more. So we need to take positive side some and negative side more. Okay, so now let's draw a line first here. Okay, fine. Now we draw a line. Now we need to write 0 here. Okay, 0. Then 1 by 13, 2 by 13, 3 by 13, 4 by 13, 5 by 13, and till so on till 1. Okay, till 1. So till 1 we will write so on. So minus 5 by 13 is represented between 5 and So 5 by 13 is represented between 0 and 1 on the number line. Okay, or a rational number also we can say that it is a rational number because. So this fraction, and now minus fraction with the negative side. So first is 9 by 13, so minus 9 by 13. So here at last we will write minus numbers. So here we will write minus 1 by 13, and till so on we will write minus 9 by 13. Also we can not cross any of the line, because if we have denominator as 13, how can we divisible any number, right? If we have 13 by 13, we can divisible it clearly. Okay, so 9 minus 10 by 13 minus 10 by 13 minus 11 by 13 minus 12 by 13 and minus 13 by 13, and here 1 and 1 you will get minus 1 here. So therefore 5 by 13 is between I'm writing, so is between 0 and 1, and so minus 9 by 13 and minus 12 by 13 are between 0 and minus 1. Okay, it is little bit ugly, but it can be easily understandable. Okay, so next one. So our next one is write 5 rational numbers write 5 rational numbers smaller than 5 by 6. Means the rational numbers which are smaller than 5 by 6 we need to write. So any 5, so we can write very easily 5. 1 will be 0, because 0 will be also smaller than 5 by 6, because after 0 only we will start any denominator and numerator number, right? So first we will add 0 there. So 0 is also a number. It is neutral, but it is also a number. We need to represent and place it also. Okay, so here we will write given, and in the given first one is 0. Here is 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, etc. Okay, we wrote 6 right here. Yes, we wrote 6, etc. Okay, so this sum is very easily cleared and over. So guys, thank you all to see my today's video. So hope you all guys liked it. If you do, please hit the thumbs up button which is down. If you literally vertically your screen, you can see the thumbs up button. So make it blue and change the color of it, so I feel more motivated without. So now like, share and comment to me, and don't forget to subscribe our channel Future Learning. So very thankfully we have completed the exercise. Soon we will complete the exercise soon. So 3 sums are completed, and in the next video we will complete whole exercise. So after that we will start exercise 1.3, then we will start the second chapter. Okay, so guys, in this video is ended here now. Hope you all guys loved it and understood how to do the sums of these 3. So guys, bye. We will see you in the next video and okay, bye guys.